Oh, you broke down the other one that was in here? The little one? The short one? Oh. Go live. Go live without a friend. Oh, wait. Thought I pushed that. Go live. Hello. Did I mention the fact that I took my laptop to the Geek Squad, and the only thing that was wrong with my laptop was the fact that I had the shutter on my computer on a camera, so my camera wasn't turned on. And I said when we were sitting there, watch it be something so simple that I could have did it myself. I actually did do it myself. He said, see right here, and he said he just switch it and everything worked. So I am technically a Geek Squad technician now. And they will be asking me to come in and flip some more switches. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, how are you? I don't even feel right singing it as Grand Rising. I don't. That's not how it was taught to me. It was taught to me good morning. So, good morning, good morning, good morning, how are you? I'm fine. I'm fine. And I hope that you are too. Grand Rising, all my peeps. So, I ain't gonna even tell y'all the insignificance of, well, words are very significant in the meaning that you use. But some of this shit that they be telling y'all, you shouldn't say because it really meant, they don't know what the fuck they be talking about. And when people tell you, when you looking at these YouTube, Instagram, and Telegram evangelists, when they tell you to research for your own, you fucking do it, because that means you ain't gonna do it, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, and you'll never know. That's what that means. It means that. So research that shit. Research it however you can. Research it within or research it without. But research that shit. So, and stop always thinking that every time somebody tell you something means something, that's what it means. Research it, because all they doing is going on there and finding out the either they Googling it for real.
What's up, JBZ?
Because most of them ain't meditating to find out shit. Dictionaries are a good start. Dictionaries are a good start, but dictionaries don't give you the real meaning. They don't give you the real meaning of your words sometimes. So you have to look it up in another way. You have to, maybe you want to look up the Greek meaning, the Roman meaning, or just have different ways to be able to do it. That way, when you're trying to know something that is unknowable to the unseen eye, then you can compare definitions and meanings and come up with what it is. So, and that's just how it goes, because every word in the dictionary does not have the real meaning, the way that you need to use it.
What up, JBZ? JBZ?
And if your words are powerful, you don't want to just be using any old nilly willy ass word in a dictionary. So, but Webster is great. Everybody should have a Webster dictionary in their house. But since you got a cell phone, you know, just look it up. If you're talking, I ain't talking now. No, never. You ain't gonna ever hear me talk about that. Ever.
I can talk about it with you, man.
That's one book that you ain't gonna ever hear me talk about.
I thought she was doing that Outkast song. Never, ever, ever.
It's an autobiography. But nah, you ain't gonna ever hear me talk about that because it's a lot of, I don't do that. No, I leave that to the people who do. That ain't my thing. That ain't my thing. I read many books, but I'm not doing that. I'm just being honest. I wouldn't even venture a conversation. I wouldn't even stand by a person that's having a conversation about that book.
Y'all know that song. I would do anything for
and most of the time it's on accident than on purpose. It's just I just don't. But to each his own, to each his own.
She said she is not doing that. That was funny.
Now everybody in the world who knows me knows that, Jay. Now you know it. You should get your stuff today, Jay, or tomorrow. Thank you.
You might get it today. It went out on the truck.
Yesterday. Well, yeah, I looked at the tracking. It's on your way. If you get it today, it'd be a miracle. But a lot of people sometimes they seem to get my stuff the next day, and it'd be amazing me because I'm like, how? I don't even get my packages that's in the same city on the same day. And people be in LA be getting the packages on the same day.
Shout out to you and your husband.
Good morning, Olivia. Grand Rising, Olivia.
Yeah,
Thank
it went out. Yeah, it should have went out, man. It was up there. Same hub.
I put some special care and love into your package. Nah. I just put the same old regular ass love.
Damn.
Let's get all my love is special. I put love in every package with these hands.
Truth. That's the truth. She's telling the truth.
So, and y'all know I told y'all know when he telling the truth, when he uses correct English, truth. When he pronounce all of his syllables, truth. She's telling the correct truth. Good morning, bro.
Let me tell y'all. No,
we ain't talked about the slap.
No, we skipping over it.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. I think he got a book coming out or something. That's why, I don't know, but social media talked about it so fucking much. I got tired of reading the posts.
They act like they ain't never seen a motherfucker get slapped.
Yeah, they act like they never seen
no reason.
Motherfuckers love drama.
I was talking to somebody yesterday. I was like, man, come on, be for real. I've seen worse shit break out over less.
For real. Shit, motherfuckers love drama. Any hint of it. And they in it. They might as well start giving drama parties. Shit. What you wearing? Shit. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful.
That's what's up, Olivia. I'm going cups up early. I don't know what's in here. She made it when she was
I gave him dandelion coffee. He drinking dandelion coffee with some honey, Jay.
She made it when she was mad at me. I know it ain't going to be nothing that'll kill me, but it might be something that'll fuck me. all these roots and herbs and shit she got up here.
Know the motherfucker you sleep with.
So here's to it. Y'all crazy.
Shit. So yeah, but nah, let me tell y'all. See, we using these new blunts, right? And they're not even blunts, they're leaves. So we using them, and they come with a filter on the end.
Right.
So when he keep the filter on there,
I didn't start off keeping.
no, he didn't. But he kept the filter on there a couple of times. Who smoke weed with filters? Who smoke medicinal with filters? Because you cannot. You don't filter shit from your marijuana. You need all that shit. You need all that shit. You need all that shit. So I said, "Hey," I was like,
oh man,
we don't need the filter on this because we smoking weed. Now, if people was stuffing it with tobacco or something, that would be different. The filters would go great, and the company did it either or. So he was like, "Yeah, but this and that and this and that and this and that, because this is new. These are new. So we stuffing these is different. They're a little more delicate than
very, very delicate.
Yeah, they're a little more delicate than the regular blunts, but they are a lot more healthier than the regular.
So once you start tampering with them, this is what I was telling them. Once you start tampering with them, you're not going to be able to smoke past where the filter was anyway because it's going to come apart.
And so he stuffs it, and I understand what he's saying. I stuff it past the filter. We're not going to use that weed. That's fine. Right. But we can we can take that out anyway. He do the blunt, so he just going to wrap it out anyway.
Did to where it was easy for me.
I was telling him that you don't smoke marijuana with filters because he was like, well, we filtering the toxin out of this. Wait, hold up. That's why we got this. Because it has no toxin in it. So we're not filtering toxin out of this.
I was talking about the carcinogens from the fire.
Ain't no carcinogens. Ain't no fire going to give you no carcinogens.
Hey. All right.
So we need all the shit that's in here. We need all the effect from what's in here. And we don't need no filter on it. So I was just telling him, let's not have a filter. And he gave me that, whatever. And I'm like, what? I'm like, ain't no, whatever. I mean, it's true. Whatever. so I was like, okay, you want me to play stupid today, huh? Okay. Let me make this coffee for your ass. Give you some time in the bathroom so you can think about this shit. No, but I wouldn't do that to him. One thing I would never do is give him anything that is going to make him feel different or act different or think different. I want him to be him all the time. All the time. I want his opinions to be his own opinions and, his thoughts to be his thoughts and all that shit.
Before you hit that, your lips got to go all the way down to where the black part is.
You want me to get down to that dark line?
See y'all.
Well, I gotta hold it this way then.
See y'all.
Well, I can do it this way. He want me to get down to the dark. Let me see. I can't even wrap my lips around. Okay.
I had to stop and look after all that, the way you made that.
What if y'all was smoking? Peace, beautiful. What if y'all was smoking and somebody took your blunt and did this? What you gonna do? You like, I'm never smoking with that motherfucker again. Like, no, the fuck you didn't.
People don't, y'all ain't sharing blunts no more, are you? I mean, we still are because we stuck.
Married people, yes. And that's the extent of what we argue about.
That's true.
I tried not to slam his coffee cup on the table. I said,
and I said, thank you.
And I did not say you welcome.
Ooh, she burned me. Ooh, burn. She didn't return my kind gesture.
I did not.
Radical ass.
I went all the way out.
You want some more?
I'm going to thank him later. Tell me you welcome, baby.
About to have oregano oil. Oh, it's so good. Cold trying to get
Okay, so if you, it's good. It's good. It does what I said it does, but it does what it says it does.
But I don't know what you're talking
if
about.
you are,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Finna take it because you are feeling some itchiness, or you feeling something. 10 drops. 10 drops. You have to up the drop because 2 drops is good for
maintenance.
Daily maintenance.
Daily maintenance.
Daily maintenance. But if you're feeling, like an itch in the throat, or you maybe sneezed a couple of more times than what you used to.
I'm about to tell you. I'm about to take these.
Then you can take 10 drops.
She said she did 10 drops. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you notice I notice a difference immediately after I take 10 drops.
If I feel like an itch or something, or like I washed my hair yesterday and I didn't go outside, but normally when I wash my hair, I go outside. If I do that, then I know. Ooh, you laughing at me?
No, it went down wrong.
Oh, I forgot to tell it. Don't go that way.
That's what she did to me. Damn it. Had a time delay fuse on it. Okay. All right.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
yeah.
You were saying you normally wash your hair.
Yeah, I know if I and I know I didn't put myself in the line of having a cold or something. I just take 10 drops in the morning and then I take 10 drops at night. Drink a lot of water though. And when you take oregano, you have to drink a lot of water. And when you do them 10 drops, drink a lot of water. Then you're going to get this flush. You might get this flush.
Okay, for the rest of y'all, she's having a conversation because somebody told her that they enjoyed her oregano and they were about to go take some, and then she took off on that conversation. So if you just tuning in, you didn't know that. But
right. So if you got an itch or a tickle in your throat and you have my oregano and you take it, just up the drops. Instead of taking 1 or 2 drops a day, take 10.
Once again, if you didn't know what she's talking about when she said take her oregano, she sells oregano oil and oregano tincture and oregano balm on
Good morning, beautiful.
On Etsy and the Powerful Beauty.
Grand Rising.
So Powerful Beauty isn't just a name, it's a brand.
Me.
It's a brand.
It's me. Kind of sort of like, no, I ain't gonna even I give him examples of how I am me.
Yeah.
But then I am me also here. Right. I give him examples like that via church, but I'm not going to do that today on live.
Via church. She's saying that's my church.
Yeah. I wasn't saying that though, but we can go with that. We can go with that. I don't hold or do church in any form or fashion, but yeah, we could do that. So, but yeah,
preaching sometimes though.
Unknowingly, and I would not call it preaching.
I'd be like, preach.
I don't call it. He say that. I don't do it.
Especially on some of her posts, I'd be like, preach.
Yeah, he say that, but I don't do
She ain't
it.
trying to do it on
Mm,
purpose.
Mm-mm.
It just comes out of
Sometimes, and it might seem like I'm preaching, but I'm not because I'm not a preacher.
it.
But so yeah, back to the oregano.
Yeah.
Itchy throat. If you sneezing 5 times, you'd be like, oh no, too many times. Let me
And
10
what?
drops.
You just told me it was good for something else.
Sinus. If
Yeah.
you're having sinus
Yeah.
issues,
Yeah.
if you have sinus issues, itchy
How
nose,
the hell I get sinus
watery
issues all
eyes,
of a sudden?
oregano is good for sinus.
I was the cat. Hey,
I mean, I would want to say I used to have sinus problems.
we got London in the building.
I would
London,
want to
England.
say that it will completely.
We have London,
But
England in the building.
results may vary. So, but for the most part,
yeah,
it kicks
it do what it do.
Ass.
What is that? Aloe alpha giver? Aloe. I just took my things off now.
Hello, governor.
Oh, hello, governor.
Hello, governor.
Got you.
Oh.
Took a minute. That was for
Remember
Christine.
when you guys were talking about mushroom coffee? Is that one of the products or one you recommend? I don't sell mushroom coffee, but we were talking about mushroom coffee because we were talking about mushrooms. We have mushrooms. We make tea. I drink mushroom tea.
Yeah.
But lion's mane mushroom, it makes really good coffee. So it's
a brand.
It's
lion's mane?
No, mushroom. It's a kind of mushroom. You can buy it over the counter. The ones we were talking about, you cannot.
For medicinal purposes only, folks. Strictly for medicinal purposes.
And then some places, I think some places are starting to sell it. I know for sure.
Medicinal needs,
some places are starting to sell
it. Therefore, they serve medicinal purposes.
But for the most part, try it. And somebody else another one of my friends on social media was talking about mushroom coffee. I haven't tried it. I'll make it though and see how it tastes.
I'll drink it.
And see how that works. I mean, I don't know, but I'll figure it out. But I have some lion's mane here that I've been having for a minute, dried, and I will probably see. I gotta look it up and see how that go, Jay. But if I do start making it, you'll be the first person to be able to test it. How about that?
So yesterday we couldn't figure out what to make. So we sitting over there having a conversation. I got 4 or 5 different things out on the counter because I just don't know what direction I'm going in. So we talking about it. We decide on burritos. So we were gonna have homemade burritos,
and
chicken and shrimp
burritos,
homemade burritos. So we said, okay, cool, no problem. In the midst of the cooking, I glance out back. Hey.
And it's water shooting up in the air.
This water shooting 30 feet in the air coming from the pool area, and I swear to God.
We had a tiny whale in our pool, you guys. That's what somebody on TikTok would have said. She's so cute.
Well, it wasn't cute to me.
But no, our water pump on our
pool. It was a hose on the water pump.
It just went. Something happened.
And it didn't even break out. It just cracked. And the water shot 30 feet in the air. So, it looked like a damn movie.
Yeah, and I was doing my hair, so I didn't get to see all of it. But Six came in and she was like really calm. Hey, Mom. When you get time.
Yeah.
she said, when you get up, she's like, you might want to see the water coming out the pool.
That is not the message I sent her with. I told her, in the meantime,
So then she walks back in because I am deep here. So I got this thing on my head that I have attached to my blow dryer. So I'm sitting there looking at the TV and this thing is going, I really can't hear nothing. She walked back in and she was like, oh, you still sitting? She's like, okay, well, I was just telling you that Dad wanted me to say the water is coming out the pool. And I was like, okay. She was like, way high. And I was like, okay, let me go see what this man did, because I'm thinking that he did something and got water squirting on her and whatever. No, her urgency is not urgent at all. She does not panic unless it had to do with her iPad.
Yes. Or her niece not listening.
She'd be like, oh yeah, and her niece not listening.
Oh my God.
She'd be like, my iPad is not charged. Who did not charge my iPad? You didn't charge. You didn't remind me. So yeah, she is. She is. Ugh, she is. But yeah, they had some excitement going on.
Yeah, we had some excitement going on. We got the tetherball thing up. What's up, Scott?
I win. All
hey,
time.
I told you. Fuck around, play tetherball with your mom.
I was like, you better back up. You better back your little ass up.
Mel turned motherfucking Olympian athlete.
I was the motherfucking champion of the yard.
When we first put it up and she came out and she was like testing it and stuff, I knew then, I was like, you need to just play with daddy.
I was like, I grabbed the ball. I was like, you want to hit it? I was like, you can hit it. You better back up then. Because it's going to come around and it's going to go fast. Yeah, I was out there. That's some exercise though. I never even thought about that because my arms was hurting after that. So that's exercise. That lets you know I need to like ease it up. Because I was hitting that shit.
Yeah.
Brought me back to my school days.
I wasn't stepping out on that tetherball court.
Yeah, he gonna come over there after I won already. He gonna come over there and he gonna tell her, "Don't play your mama."
You fuck around, girl. You mess around, get hurt. She played for keeps.
For real. I don't look, you gonna win for real with me, kid. Or you not gonna win. I don't care because you tiny. You should not be playing with me. They did not have that in New York City. We had dodgeball. No, we had
yeah, we had dodgeball.
No, I wouldn't even do that to my kid. I wouldn't even do that. She would think that I did love her if I played dodgeball with her.
You said try pickleball. What's pickleball?
Pickleball.
So,
we didn't have a ball.
Okay.
We didn't have a ball. So
all right, so the first thing I did, of course, is I turned off the pump, right?
Oh, he's talking about that shit.
The pump's turned off. This water's still shooting. All right, so now, okay, all right, I figure out that what hose it was. So I manually bring the hose together, right?
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Even if I try not to, dodgeball is not a game that you play with your kids.
I got that motherfucker.
Unless it's a soft ball.
I got that.
If I get one of them soft nerve balls, then that's cool. But
flex stuff.
Not one of the regular dodgeballs.
Like that.
He would tackle me to the ground if I hit his child with a dodgeball.
So I jerry rigged it, and then I called this guy.
Grand Rising Warrior Prince.
He's gonna come over on Monday. I'm gonna pick up a couple hoses, and the only reason he's gonna have to do it is because when I first reached in to cap it from the inside, I felt like I was gonna break it, and so I would rather have somebody that was used to doing it do it than for me to
My first
try
thought
to
was
do
the
it and
pool
bring it.
guy got mad because he had to clean the pool again because it was not clean because he didn't vacuum it. And my first thought was this pool guy then got mad and he then did something, something, poke a hole or something in the pool. Damn,
Nah,
ain't this some shit? So no, thankfully. Sorry,
nah.
pool guy. I got a water bottle for
Jay,
you.
it's like a raised in the tennis was.
Good morning, Jay. Grand
That
Rising.
sound like the birdies. What's the badminton? That sound like badminton. We got
So,
badminton stuff.
so I think I'm gonna get a volleyball thing in the pool.
She don't want to play with me with no volleyball.
Yes, I do.
I get like she just described. That's how I get it with volleyball. 6 won't be able to play volleyball with me.
Yes, you
She would
will.
have to play with you. Yeah, no.
Like I get serious. I
I was
want to
volleyball.
slam the ball down on my face.
I was volleyball champion, got a trophy and everything. Now, if I ended that with
Don't nobody need to know that
when
shit.
I say when I was back in high school, then it'd be weird.
Don't nobody need to know it. You went in high school being the volleyball champion.
No,
Was it?
it was just no.
Oh,
I
so
was
you
a,
ain't even really a volleyball champion.
I was a professional male.
You was a professional male.
Yeah, I was at work. I was working man.
You was a male.
I'm always a male.
You said you was a professional
A
male.
professional male.
Man?
Yes.
As in man?
Yes.
As in he?
Yeah.
You's a professional. What made you a professional male?
Because I was a male and I was in a corporate structure and I was.
And I have a penis. That means I was a professional. Shit. With balls too.
I was in the corporate world and I was part of.
So I'm a professional woman.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I was thinking. I was like, look, technically, I am a professional parent. I've been parenting for 30 fucking years. I have been parenting longer than most people have been on their jobs. I have been without pay. I ain't had no health insurance. And I get no sick leave. And I don't get no vacationing time.
She preaching now.
And I've been 30 years strong in this motherfucking field. And I absolutely adore it.
Yeah, that's the part I don't understand that part right there.
This is the only thing that I'll do for no pay. And wife.
Yeah, I see how she just threw me in. No, man, I appreciate you just throwing me in.
I'm wife with no plan, no pay, no plan at all. Just love. Love is the only plan. And my sister, no problem, beautiful. Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
Oh, tell me sweet sentiment.
Yeah, it was. Thank you. But yeah, I've been a mom for 30 years consistently. Grandmama never had them. Well, grandmama was there with me. My mama helped me out tremendously with my kids throughout their lives. My kids can't think of a time that my mama was never there throughout the life. I was a kid that was having all the babies, so my mom loved babies, and she was going to be there with every last one of them.
I ain't never seen a family that loved babies like this family ever in life.
But besides that, I didn't have my kids 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with the exception of them going to stay with my sister for the weekend, or the exception of them going to stay at their dad's house for the weekend. But for the most part, I had them all the time, you know,
And
all the
she love it.
time. And I did. I loved it.
I
Mostly
got it
because
down
I
there
did not
because
trust
it's
people
cool.
with my kids. And, it then got worse now. It just got worse over the years of who you can trust with your kids and who you can't trust with your kids. And everybody, we all know that, you can't trust family because not that I did not trust my family with it. It was just me and my sister that was out here. And then I have a couple of really close friends that, you know, that I would probably my kids probably would be with if anything ever happened to me. So, but it's they didn't have to worry about
A
keeping
thing.
them.
They had to worry
Yeah, they
about a
didn't have
thing.
they could worry about a lot of things, but they didn't have to worry about having to keep my kids for a period amount of time. Even on vacationing, my mom watched my kids when I went on vacations and stuff like that because I just wanted to have a sense of have a sense of safety and security for them. And the only way I could do that is to put them with somebody who raised me, not anybody who raised me, but that person that raised me or my sister. You know.
Y'all want to know how deep my crazy go? That was a wonderful story.
But just think about that, y'all. I was thinking about that yesterday when I was sitting up letting my hair get moisturized. I was like, I've been a mom for 30 years. 30 years. My daughter's 30 years old. Is she
Yeah.
31? She 30? Well, she'll be 31 this year, but she's 30 now. And I have been a mom for
30
30
years.
years. There's not a time that my kids cannot
Remember you
remember
not
me
being
not being
mom.
there or being around. And so you think about that shit, and then you start thinking about the things that you could have changed. It's a lot of things that I could have changed when I was growing up, when I was having babies young. My first child I gave birth to at 16 years old. So it was a lot of things that I felt like I could have learned. I remember, with my daughter and probably my son, I was projecting how I was raised on them, which is not necessarily the best thing that you can do, but it's what you know.
Right,
So until
right.
you know better, then you do better. And the older I got with raising my daughter, I was like, okay, you know what? I didn't like that when I was a child. So I'm not going to do this.
Right.
Or, I didn't like that, but it was needed. So I'm going to implement this, but I'm going to do it in a different way than what it was did with me. And I was just going down the line thinking about, stuff like how I am now and how I was then is slightly different.
It should be different.
It's slightly
It
different
should be different.
with how I'm raising kids. Well, and another reason is because I had a child over 40. So when you have a child over 40 years old,
It's a whole different
your
vibe.
outlook is a lot different, especially if that's your sixth child and you've had the experience of having five before that and knowing that each and every last one of them have different personalities. You start to understand at some point when your kids are growing that you have to let them grow and be who they are going to be. You might not like who they becoming, but that's not for you to like. It's not for you to like. If I was who
Preach.
I was instead of becoming who I was, I probably wouldn't have been liked. It was things that I did that my parents didn't like. My mother used to tell me, I can't stand your ass all the time. It didn't bother me because she still fed me breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She still had a clean home for me to live in. So regardless of however you feel about me, you loves me. So
Jay said we should try paintball gunning.
who gonna clean that shit? Who gonna clean that shit, Jay? You know what? That sounds nice. I don't even want to do water guns because it's gonna go down in the house. It's gonna go down in the house to the outside, and who gonna be stuck cleaning shit, mama? And then with the water guns, we have wood everywhere. I'm gonna be squirting their asses and then running behind them with a towel trying to wipe the background that I squirted all the stuff on. No, it's fun. Paint guns, paintball guns. It sounds really, really fun, Jay. Really fun.
She said she was gonna get in the pool more often with us this year.
Yeah, I said that, but it's windy. So I mean, it's if the weather look, he needs to understand. When I get in pool water, I like it to be no wind blowing, and I like it to be hot. That's how I like it. When I get out the pool, I want to feel like the same way I was when I was in the pool. If I got to be doing this and shit, and I can't be doing this at my age like this because this shit go into something else. Shit. 2 days later, we like, what the fuck is that? Shit. So no, I don't like being so cold to where I'm shaking. I don't like that.
Marty has said quite a bit. She said that
We had before we had the boys.
that,
Oh,
so she had her first at 34.
oh, okay. Oh, see, you started. You started. I'm not gonna say late. I'm not. That's not late. You started at a mature age. Cause I started young.
Yeah, you wasn't coming out the gate with it.
So I came out the gate with it. These periods are for what? So,
Did you ever hit this?
once, light it again because I need to hit it. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta think about that stuff. Like the difference with me, I was not in religion growing up, and it was not because I didn't have people that were not trying to put me there. It was just that I was not going to stay there. So I would go to church for people. Like, leave on church. No, the fuck I don't want to go to church. Well, okay, what the fuck ever. You want me to go to church with you? I'll go to church with you. I was doing that. But I got to the point to where I was like, I'm not doing that. So I did not implement that into my kids' lives, not even from birth. But they did have an option to be able to follow a path like that if they wanted to. But I was like, you're going to take that path alone, kid, because mommy not going.
Marty said she was too scared of her mom to get started too early. Kickback say, that's right, Mel.
I was let me see. Now my
Said
friends
she wouldn't
like
shed
if
a
I was
tear.
like I would say I was scared of my mother. I was more scared of my father. But I wasn't living with him at the time. I was out here in California. Trust me. I don't it'd have been totally different if I was living in Chicago with my dad.
She said, "Mom would beat her ass." Kickback said she wouldn't change a thing. What? Page of therapy.
Huh? Me too, Mel. Number one, as mom, I wouldn't change a thing. I was seriously scared about life, but my kids make me want to take that adventure of life. She ready. My kids saved my life. I love your page therapy. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? Our kids did for the mothers who are grateful for the kids and everything that the kids brought and all the memories, good and bad, of raising your kids. They did save our lives. I tell him all the time, like seriously, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I don't know where I would be or what I would be doing if I didn't have kids. Kids grounded me. I was and even and look, I started at 16 and I was still wild. So I was wild before then. I was wild. I was like quiet wild. Like everybody like, oh, she's so cute. She's so nice. Your friend's so smart. I was wild. I was the wild friend. I was the reason why your daughter didn't come home. But it was so fast. I went through that so fast. It's like, like get it out, get it out, get it out because you about to have these babies. And then I just got, and I can't say I plummeted into motherhood. I gracefully, I gracefully glanced into motherhood. I got married at a really young age. I was 19 when I got married. And so I gracefully went into motherhood. When I was a child, I said I was going to have 5 kids. I had 6, but that's what I said as a child. I'm like, what you go do? People was like, what you go do? I ain't working. That's why you say as a kid, like, what you gonna do? I wasn't working, and I know I knew I never want to go to college, but I knew that if I was going to be doing what my mother was doing, then that's a place that I needed to go to be able to do what she was doing. And then in college, I found out that I don't even want to fucking do what she doing. I don't want to do this shit. After doing it, after I did nursing from the time I got out of high school, 2 years after that. And then I was like, I don't want to do this shit. I don't even like people like this. And it's not that.
I told you gotta put your lip down. That's why you getting what you getting.
See, he just wanted to see me do that shit. That's nasty.
Yeah, let me get it. Let me get all of that.
I'll just put it over here for you.
Let me get all of that.
There we go.
Danke.
So yeah, we just, it's not that I didn't like people. I love people. It's just that I wanted to be selective on when I would have to deal with people. And that working in the health field, that is not a selection that you get to choose, unless you like doing like fouling or some shit or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, it's just it's just that I don't think people are like, oh, if I could go back, I would change it. I don't think that I would change anything, because to change one thing would change everything. And I don't know if I want to change anything, because I want everything to be the same, or, pretty much as close as the same as possible. So, yeah, I don't know, but 30 years, I should have a pen. I should have a pen. Parenting for 30 years. And, a trophy. A trophy. Because Mother's Day is coming up. And Mother's Day is really every day. I'm really trying to stop doing that. I'm trying to stop celebrating people on one day, because I celebrate my mom every day. If I don't celebrate her out verbally, every time I see her, I am so grateful and thankful for her. So everyday thing, I celebrate him every day, not just on Valentine's Day or Father's Day. I celebrate him every day. Every day is man day. Every day is woman day. Every day is my day. Every day is your day. So you can celebrate every day. On your birthday, I think birthdays are for other people to celebrate when you have been here, because you don't need to celebrate you greatness. And that's for them to say, hey, you great. And they can do that on any day. But girl, we look, we got it down. That's the longest career that anybody can have that they like, is parenting. Some women, most women. Yeah. I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm speaking for myself. So when you watch the video, you don't got to say speak for yourself. I said it already. So would I have another child? I definitely would have another child. I don't know why. I just think that they are just awesome. I love life. And to give it is awesome. Yeah, he gonna end it. Any motherfuckers. Look, y'all want to see a slap? So, but I guess my time is up. I don't know. I mean, I play Russian roulette every time. So with that, so look, he like, what? Did she just, what's he say? You can't have no babies on your face. No. And stop telling people that stuff is good for a facial. Y'all need to quit that shit, okay? You is not CMOS, okay? Shit, y'all need to stop. Shit, although you look like it.
Ain't a bunch of protein in there?
I said, although you look like it, it ain't no protein in there. There's a lot of alcohol and marijuana and shit in that.
I don't drink alcohol.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about them.
And the older you get,
A
do you
protein
drink more or
Slurpee.
less?
No, thank you. Look, that's gonna be a long no. No.
I forgot what
Nah, but I will take a protein Slurpee.
I just forgot what I was going to
Meaning
say.
sea moss. I'm talking about sea moss, y'all.
I forgot.
Or not. But I'm just saying, I think at this point in time, we need to stop telling people or letting people think that putting sperm on your face is going to clear your acne. I ain't seen nobody yet come out and be like, all my bumps is gone.
I don't think nobody's doing that.
Nah, ain't nobody doing that.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask.
But sea moss is about the closest thing you gonna get on your face that you know.
Do you drink more or less the older you get? Right, kick back.
I'm gonna say I drink less of what's good for me and more of what's not good for me. As older I get, it's weird. I did not drink a lot of soda when I was a teenager. I stopped because I had really bad acne issues when I was a teenager. So in the
Who's
young
talking about alcohol?
Oh,
Yeah.
I drink a lot less. I drank a lot when I was younger. Look, she said I am drunk.
That would be one of our friends. One of our friends.
She said I want one too, but I haven't had a period over a year. I can tell you how to get it if you want it. You can get it. It'll come back. But you know, don't be complaining because it's back.
About crazy emperor.
Look, my mom said, no thanks. I can't make it come back if you didn't have a hysterectomy or something like that. But if it naturally left, or if you have thought you was going through what they call menopause, then you can get it back. Mm. Damn.
Mouth got juicy, huh?
That was a.
Wait till she see this playback.
Oh, shit. Like, it slipped out. I got sloppy with that swallow.
Y'all.
So I see today is going to be freaking Thursday.
And y'all see how quiet I am?
So
part of it is because of the medical cannabis. Because we only do this for medicinal purpose.
One time for a minute. Oh, that one time for a minute. It came for a minute. It'll come again. I mean, you know, I'll tell you what to drink, but it will come. It'll come back. You're just gonna be like, now I gotta deal with this. It'll come back. I mean, you know.
Marty said you got her crying, laughing.
Okay.
Laughing.
Look, how you ready? Marty said you got her crying. I'm like, what? He's like laughing. Laughing.
She
go buy some. That's
go buy some paintball.
Mm-hmm. So I really forgot what I was gonna say.
Pool day today.
I hope y'all been getting some sun. Y'all better get some sun. Y'all better get y'all body used to this stuff that's going on out there. Get some sun. Sit in that sun, bathe in that sun, and let the skin absorb these ultraviolet rays that we are getting. Dark people, people of color, people of no color, you are limited. And I'm not being funny at all. So know this.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Man.
So, and we've been having sonic booms and stuff. We just had one.
It was
and it's crazy because it rocks the whole house.
Right, the whole neighborhood.
The whole neighborhood. So, and I always know we got to sign a boom because if I go outside immediately, I'll see about, and I walk to the street, I'll see a couple of my neighbors probably like, what the hell was that? Well, and probably the new ones. The old ones that's been here for a minute already know.
It's all kinds of entertainment going on
All
around here.
kinds
That
of
mama ain't
entertainment
going
going on.
nowhere. I don't be wanting to go
You
nowhere.
going for your smoke walk, huh? Hey,
Who going for
Marty
it?
Mar. All
Oh,
these
that'd be
clouds
nice.
in Maryland. Every time when there's an opportunity for sun, I'm outside. That's right. Even if you do not see
Oh, wait a
the
minute.
sun, you still get the benefits
Is
of
that the warrior?
warrior prince. Remember that. So, no matter what, you still gonna get it. You still gonna get it, son. That's why I'm saying for my friends of no color. If it's cloudy and you don't see the sun, that's just a little white lie that was told to us, and we everybody grew up thinking it. If it's there and it is, then you can get it. So limit your time. They're like, no, it's only in the sunlight. Try it if you want to.
Making up words.
Limit your time. Limit your time.
The chest.
I can't wait for Maryland to go legal.
Ain't it on the ballot?
I can go to my joint walks.
It's on the ballot, right? I thought I saw you post it was on the ballot.
He's like, well, joint. We know what you was talking about. But so dang, yeah, he said it's on the ballot.
It's on the ballot. Hey, I got a ballot.
Let's get that.
I got a ballot I gotta fill out. We got an election for April the 15th. I want to go ahead and send them our ballots in.
I don't take part in those worldly things.
Yes,
I do.
She do.
But
she be like, who we voting for?
For real.
What we voting for? These the measures. Warrior and I, we always be discussing how
the real elections are coming up very soon.
Right. The local stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what
people don't understand that's more
everything.
Important than who you finna vote in for your president.
That is everything.
And like, who you voting? What's going on in your town?
You better get that
What's going on in your city?
You better get that locals.
So over the rainbow somewhere, yes. Yeah.
So today is pool day. So when I get done,
you don't want to go nowhere. You know what? I mean, I want to go places, but
I want to travel.
Yeah, it's nowhere local really that I want to go besides a restaurant.
Yeah.
And to take this girl, to somewhere so she can enjoy herself every now and then. So
every now and then. So she only need to enjoy herself every now and then.
Every now and then. Or when it's time for her to do her thing.
She about to go enjoy herself because she been talking about pool day all week.
She been talking about pool day all week. It hasn't been a lot of hot weather out here at all like it normally is.
It's almost 90 degrees.
So around this time of year, it's about the time to where we like shifting from cold weather to not so cold weather. Right. And then we gradually ease on into hot weather. Hot as hell. Yeah, because by the time August...
It go from, ooh, wow, this is good, to hot as hell.
July, August is hot as hell months. June is hot. July is hot ass. And August is hell. Yeah. It is hell. It's gonna be 110, and then at night it's gonna be like 75, 80 degrees at 10 o'clock at night. Because
90.
Because we were just swimming. I got in the pool at night. I ain't had no problem getting into the pool at nighttime. But when I become the real cookie for Empire, I know who I want playing my girls trip. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we have fun. It'll be laid back in the motherfucker though.
I was just gonna say, y'all think you gonna get us a destination.
We gonna have some spa fun. That's some fun. We gonna
Should
have
be a
some
whole lot of
spa
pampering.
fun. That's what I do on vacation. I
Should be
do
a whole
spa
lot-
fun.
whole lot of pampering going on that girl. That
And vacations, I do drink. I'll just have like one of them tropical drinks or something like that. But
like the house special.
yeah,
special.
just to try to drink. I want to try drinks everywhere that I go. But for the most part, girl, yeah, we do. We're gonna be doing the spa. We're gonna hit the spa, get some exercises and some pampering, some facials and stuff like that. And I normally don't get my nails did when I'm on vacation, but my children, they get nails and eyelashes and everything. I was fearful to get my eyelashes did in Egypt.
Yeah, they just hopped in a chair.
They was just like bam, bam. And you know what? Dubai is really good with pampering.
Yeah.
In their spa. I didn't get a massage in Dubai because we was doing things, we was going places, and we was trying to do everything because we only was there for a week. I didn't do the spa. No. Mm-mm.
You sure? Yes, we did.
Oh no, it was Dubai. We did the spa. It was Egypt. We didn't do the spa because I was like, oh no. I don't know about that. I'd have been more concerned with the shit I was.
Our daughter didn't like it either. She
came back and she complained. All of them, because all the kids went to the spa and they was complaining about it. And I was just like, they didn't handle a lot of things well for me to go to a spa. So, in the spa, you wanna shower and stuff like that.
No. Egypt is a different vibe, man. Egypt is a vibe on its own.
And they got their eyelashes did. One of them got their eyelashes did, and she didn't like it. Yeah. She didn't like it.
So we was glad we skipped. That's the first time we ever went and didn't.
Because that's what we usually do. Wherever we go, it has to have a spa in there because we want to do a spa day. And that was one place we did not do a spa day in Egypt. So it was a lot going on in Egypt anyway. It started off with me having to, So if you saw the video, you saw the video. If you didn't, too bad, baby, because it's gone.
Shout out to Buddha.
Yeah, pretty much. I would say shout out to Asabudo. I can post words on melanated, but I cannot. It limits me on my photos.
Because that's what he was like, I ain't gonna say this.
No, you gonna say it. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I did Asabudo. I put it up and actually I didn't even take it down. It came down and that's just what it is.
Egypt monitors everything that goes out of Egypt.
They really do. And they tell you that when you're logging on to Wi-Fi and stuff, when you're first logging on Wi-Fi and everything, it tells you.
You're not going to talk about Egypt.
That, don't say anything against their government over there at all. Period. Or else they're going to cut you off. So if anybody ever wondered why in other countries people don't get on YouTube and tell you what's going on when shit ain't right, they want to live. They want to live. See, because they ain't playing out there. Especially when you are an American and you're logging on, you're going on to Facebook. Before you go on to Facebook, it tells you, check this out.
Watch what you say.
You gotta watch what you say. Don't be saying nothing that we don't like. And we really don't know what that is yet. But whatever it is, you just don't want to say it. So watch your mouth. And pretty much that's what the warning says. Yep. So it's a lot of things that you're not going to be able to say. And,
that's why
until you get back home. And then you can say what you want to say because we have freedom of speech.
I don't know what
as far as we don't offend.
It was coffee and
some of the social
else.
Media people.
It was not coffee and cannabis when we was over there. It was something else.
Nah, it was coffee and water.
Yeah.
Because then you couldn't even say the word cannabis in Egypt. Because Dubai. Yeah, you couldn't even say the word cannabis in Dubai because people was looking at you like they was ready to snitch on 48 on that.
The Dubai police force is the most feared and respected police force I have ever heard
For
of in
real.
my life.
For real. Shit. We was like, the dude, I said the word cannabis and he was like,
hold on, wait. We was outside.
No.
We was outside.
No, we was in the
our own
elevator.
area. I
We
thought
was
you
in
knew
the
where we was.
elevator.
But when we was talking to the dude at the patio
Yeah, they
bar.
ain't play that shit.
Yeah,
He was like, don't say that. He actually said that. He's like, don't say that. Don't even say the word. And I was like, damn, that's real. Real. Really real.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about the war on the First Amendment. Notice on YouTube, certain cannabis videos are getting shadow banned. Well, no, I don't notice. I haven't seen any marijuana videos
He do
on
like
there.
marijuana education.
I'll pay attention more now. I noticed that it's a whole lot of evangelists on YouTube that are starting to, just weird. But it's a lot. Shit, social media got more evangelists than walking into an actual building.
Do they need the STU app?
You know what? Yes, they do.
Now, what's a
STFU?
What's a YouTube evangelist?
Babe, a YouTube evangelist is one of these people who's trying to tell you how to be knowledgeable of yourself. That's the YouTube evangelist. They're trying to tell you how to be knowledgeable of yourself.
For a small fee?
For a small fee. And I don't give a fuck how long you listening to them. They gonna have you listening to them as long as they fucking need you to listen to them before they throw that pitch. Because they gonna throw a pitch, trust me. Either they gonna be reading that. Look, I can't even go there because I don't even want to offend none of my friends. So there that go. But yeah, they either gonna tell you that you need to do this and do that, or you need to, you're gonna have to buy this and you're gonna have to buy that in order for you to be this and that. In order for this and that, you're gonna have to come through me. How that sound? Tell me how this sound. The churchgoers should know how this sound. You got to come through me
to learn about you.
How that sound? That sound like, yeah, you got to go. You got to come through me to get to the Father. You got to come through me to learn about you. Evangelists. These are YouTube evangelists. Now I don't give a fuck.
What word? Yeah.
I don't care.
What you say? Those people.
Yeah, those people that tell you to read the Bible to get to know yourself. Whole bunch. You know what? Yeah, I ain't even talking about the people because none of the people I'm talking about talk about church. Week. Yeah, that was last week. But it's the people who make you believe that they can find themselves, but you can only find yourself through them. Those people. Those are YouTube evangelists, Instagram evangelists, Telegram evangelists, Facebook evangelists. I gives no fuck what social media you on. Any of them who make you think that you need to go through anything and anybody to learn you is just like an evangelist. And instead of you giving your tithes, you give your support. You give your support.
Subscribe.
And they don't put a percentage on it, but they damn sure let you know when they need support. I'm talking about these people on here who lives seem to fall apart, but they got all the answers for your life. But their life always falling apart. This and this and this and this is going on with them. But I can help you for a small fee. I can read for you or do whatever for you or whatever for you. You know what I'm saying? But they shit falling apart. That's the craziest shit. And people follow people like that. People follow people and their lives be falling fucking apart. They be on there, I'm just going through so much. And then sit down and read for you while they're going through so much.
Kickback said, damn me.
But I'm just saying, it's weird, it's just weird to me. And you have so many people following them. I think half the people that follow them, they're not even real. I mean, like at some point you got to understand it's okay to use people for current event It is okay. That's what social media is for. That's what all that social media is for you to take pieces of whatever information for your current event, whatever is going on that you need information for, but not to, it's not for you to hang on and worship. There's just another form of worship. Just another form of worship. That's all it is. They telling you the same thing that the people in the church was telling you. Is just the only difference is that they're
Well,
and you know what? Most of them not. Let me tell you what they look like in the astral world. Just like that. I promise you, no lie. Somebody asked, "Did you see me in the astral world? What was I doing?" I was like, "You was sleep, motherfucker. You was sleep. You knock the fuck out." So, she said, "I love you to the best class ever." I'm just saying, you don't need to go through nobody to be you. You can do whatever they're doing. And then you will know it's you. It's all you. It's all genuine. Instead of having them, oh, well, we need to be taught. How do you think the people that never followed them learned? It's the self thing. Like Cat Williams said, your self-esteem is your motherfucking self-esteem. Your motherfucking knowledge, your self-knowledge is your motherfucking self-knowledge. If you're following a motherfucker, you'll never go down your path, ever. You'll go down theirs all the time. You'll never be able to utilize the energy that you want because they'll utilize it for you.
She own it.
I'm telling you.
She own it.
So that's just how it is. And I'm not trying to stop nobody from doing nothing. I'm not trying to stop nobody from making their money. I'm not trying to stop nobody from spending their money. Do what makes you feel great. I'm just saying. It's just, and then they, some of the times they, damn, did you slap me? No, I did not. I hope I didn't. I did not. That was a hug with my hands.
I can't wait to look at this shit.
Look, don't nobody be looking at this shit and hating on me because of anything that I said, because you shouldn't give a fuck.
Woo. I ain't called Bloods up, but I'm call it.
No, that was a hug. That's like no, but I'm just saying they have a lot of that stuff going on, and how you gonna go from we be like, oh, my family had me in church all my life, but you back in. You done went from walking in to just sitting in front of the phone. But you done changed. They be trying to throw spirituality up in with religion, and it don't mix.
Blunt something.
You like, put this motherfucking blunt in your mouth.
No, that's not it. Blunt up, y'all. Take an inhale for those who can't.
So, how's y'all's day to day going so far?
Exhale. That was the first time we called blunts up. That's the first time we called it.
But
yeah, this is gonna be a good playback. Everything gonna be quiet. I'm gonna have my earpieces in.
Yeah, he played it on the speaker yesterday outside. I was like, is that the show? I don't know which one it was, but Six, like, that's you talking.
I'm a fan too. I sit here, but I'm a fan. I
should never join the choir. I like crying in my seat. Worst thing ever. Worse than home. Oh no! If you can sing, you can sing. Then hey, You ain't join a choir. She's like, church. Hey, I have nothing against that. And I have nothing against the people that do. Whatever suits you in your life. And then if it don't, that's a
Be honest with it.
fix it. Fix it. Fix it if it don't. Make it better for you. Yeah, make it better for you. Whatever works. See, that's the thing. That's a part of you know, you know, um, finding yourself and having knowledge of yourself is finding what suits you and
Right.
being comfortable about it and comfortable
Right.
with it.
Whatever that thing is.
Whatever it is. Whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
You're limitless.
Limitless was not just a movie.
So, and that's what I'm for. I'm for I'm for anything that you want for you because that's what I'm for me. I'm for my happiness. And my happiness includes his happiness, the happiness of my children, my mother. I mean, I have a circle.
You got a big tent.
I got it, yeah.
You got a big tent.
My triangle is full. So, yeah, but that's me. And I feel the same way about everybody else. That's them, Find what makes you feel good about yourself because that's you. That's naturally you. Find out what makes you happy because that is naturally you. What makes you naturally happy. You don't, people just there's no acting in knowledge of you. There's no acting at all. It's just you. And fuck what other people say and think. Because it's what you say and what you think about you and your surroundings and everything that you affect. Because my happiness affects him in a great way, but my unhappiness also affects him, not in such a great way. Just vice versa. The kids, your close friends that you have around you, the family members that you deal with,
everything,
all that stuff,
it's your world,
interferes into your world, and you deal with that you have to deal with that and what it brings too. So
you got your teacher on today, bro.
no, I didn't. I ain't no teacher.
Yeah, okay.
I love you too.
All right.
I don't try to be, but that just be me.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. It's just with you.
So
you got it on today.
But yeah,
you got it on.
People need to start doing what makes them happy, and it ain't about. See, this is where people get it wrong. When I say make yourself happy, I mean you happy. Make you happy, and by you making yourself happy, then it should make others around you happy. If people around you are not appeased by your happiness, then guess what? Shut the fuck up.
Well, some people feel like they can't really trust the things that make them happy because they feel like it might be something wrong with it. So they struggle with that.
And that's an issue that they have to deal with. If you're that type of person that is so fearful about something that feels good because of things that didn't happen to you in your past, that's something that you have to deal with. You have to, go back and forth with that.
You gotta reconcile that.
And fix it or not.
Reconcile.
But then you're gonna miss out on your happiness. You're gonna miss out on your happiness from fear. Fear how you missing out on all the happiness and great things in your life.
I forget what the exact word translation is in Greek, but the meaning for reconcile is it loosely translated is to sit down and come together and make peace with, to resolve the conflict, to reconcile. So it might be time for you to do that.
with yourself.
With yourself.
People need, you know what shadow work really is? Because they give everything a fucking term. They give everything a term. So when people hear these terms, they have no fucking clue what people talking about. And people don't say, what the fuck is you talking about, Joe? I don't know. So they just try to figure out what you're talking about. Oh, well, shadow work. That must mean, I got to deal with the dark side of me. No, it just don't mean the dark side. It just means you got to deal with all that shit that you didn't want to address, shit that hurts you, shit that stops you from moving forward in your life with your thoughts because you're too busy thinking about that all the time.
You have a mental red light every time you get to
and
this
that
particular
includes
point.
And that includes what he was talking about when he said that you don't feel like you don't want to get, you don't want to get happy things. You don't want good things to happen to you because in the past, when it happened, it turned bad for you. That includes that. That form of thinking
That's a red light.
Is like what you need to work on with yourself. You need to stop thinking that you're punishing yourself for the things that happened already. Forgive your fucking self. That's what you need to do.
And if you just send $5 to this address, if you send $5 to this address right here, we will give you the 3 steps that you need to follow in order to.
And that's how they do you on social media.
That's how they do it. That's how they do it right there.
But my address is I don't do that shit. I don't do that shit.
.com.
.net. I don't do that shit. .net.
Y'all can take that and use it if you want to.
So, and that's just it. That's what shadow work is. Getting over the things. A lot of trauma happened to you. Getting over your trauma that happened to you. That don't necessarily mean, it's not a specific trauma. It's any trauma. Everybody's trauma is different. There's levels to trauma.
Or your lack of trauma because your lack of incident or conflict prevented you from developing the part of you that you need now. So you can be uptight about never having been uptight before. You gotta work through that. You gotta get past that.
And that's what that is. Not getting over, but
welcoming it aboard. You gotta reconcile it.
Embracing it.
Yeah.
Embrace that shit because it's a part of you. Embrace it, get to know it, and walk through it.
Build you some bridges.
Because it's some of the shit that happened to us in our lives, whether it was good or bad, we needed to use that shit. Not that we needed that shit to happen, but later on, we needed to use that shit in some portion or some part of our life, or still going, that we needed to use that. You didn't want it to happen, but it happened. So now you're gonna have to implement it somewhere in your life now. So embrace it. Embrace everything that got to do with you. You are embraceable.
I was gonna quote somebody, but
the good,
I don't remember
the bad.
I don't remember where exactly I heard
and
it.
The ugly.
So I'm gonna leave it.
So that's that'll help you break away fear. It's really hard to unlearn what we learned so we can learn what we already knew. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. But you can make it graceful for yourself by embracing it. Just embrace that shit. Deal with it. Embrace it. Deal with it. And that's just how you do it. Love you.
You got your teeth on today.
Y'all see that? I'm moving so fast.
We can barely see you, baby.
Ugh. That's what I'm saying. I'm tired in the motherfucker.
You've been teaching. I told you've been teaching shit.
No, but I'm just saying though, people be funny because they be like, if you don't believe me, If you don't believe what I'm saying, research it. Yes, research that shit instantly. Get the fuck off of there and go research whatever the fuck they said research, because you probably not going to find what they said, but you'll find something that goes along with what they said, and you'll be able to interpret it for yourself so that you can have an understanding of it yourself and not somebody else's understanding that was put into your head.
Most of us are kickback. Most of us are.
Yeah, I used to say, I don't listen. I used to say that all the time. I don't listen. I listen now. Oh, I listen now. And sometimes I don't. But, do I work on that? No. No, I don't. Because it's a part of me. I embrace it.
That's what I'm talking about right there. She gave you a real life example of what she's talking about.
So yeah.
We got a like from YouTube.
I was tired because I was twerking so fast. Half the shit y'all see, y'all can't see. I mean, half the stuff around, y'all don't see because it's moving so motherfucking fast. It's moving so motherfucking fast, you ain't see it.
Hey, why were you in
Or it's going so slow, you can't even see that it's moving.
Man, does it happen to you when you're in the bathroom, in the shower? Or the tub?
A lot of shit happened to me when I'm in the bathroom.
I know I'm talking
about mainly my breathing techniques.
I'm talking about when you're in the shower or the tub and then you'll feel like a gust of cool air out of nowhere. Did that happen to you?
I usually feel that around my feet.
Where did it come from?
I don't know. See, was you trying to get me to say something? Because
no,
okay, because I ain't.
Wait until you see this playback.
But have y'all seen the movie Look Up? I mean, goddamn, you can't even. But okay, so that's what I was going to talk about. I was like, one thing we never ever talked about, and we've been on for an hour 27 minutes already. It's a little too long. We have to talk about that. We ain't never talked about Gitmo, and I don't think we should. But that's why our movies been crappy and stuff, and we be having these old actors and stuff come back and do all these movies and stuff. But y'all need to really watch The Bubble.
Yeah, I got. You know what? Let me see.
Y'all need to watch The Bubble.
I'm
The Bubble,
right now.
The movie, it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's literally about people who are being held against their will, but still being forced to act and make movies.
Yeah, I'm about to make a burrito and check it out right now.
I don't believe that they would do that. Nobody would do that to anyone.
It's only 28. That's the longest we've been since coming back.
Yeah, so everybody have a great day.
How we get a like and no comment?
Hi.
Hey, left a like.